Video presentation of all about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of computing power, database, storage, application, and other IT resources via the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Whether you are using it to run applications that share photos to millions of mobile users or to support business-critical operations, a cloud service platform provides rapid access to flexible and low-cost IT resources. With cloud computing, you don't need to make large upfront investments in hardware and spend a lot of time on the heavy lifting of managing that hardware. Instead, you can provision exactly the right types and size of computing resources you need to power your newest idea or operate your IT department. You can access as many resources as you need almost instantly and only pay for what you use. How does cloud computing work? Cloud computing gives you access to servers, storage, database, and a broad set application service over the internet. A cloud service provider such as Amazon Web Service owns and maintains the network connected hardware required for this application service while you provision and use what you need via a web application. Public cloud. This is a types of cloud computing. Public cloud are owned and operated by a third-party cloud service providers which deliver their computing resources like server and storage over the internet. Microsoft Azure is an example of a public cloud. With a public cloud, all hardware, software, and other supporting infrastructures is owned and managed by the cloud providers. You access this service and manage your account using a web browser. Private cloud. A private cloud refers to cloud computing resource used exclusively by a single business or organization. A private cloud can be physically located on company on-site data center. Some companies also pay third-party service providers to host their private cloud. A private cloud is one in which the service and infrastructure are maintained on a private network. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid clouds combine public and private clouds bound together by technology that allows data and application to be shared between them, and she allows data and application to move between private and public clouds. A hybrid cloud gives you business greater flexibility, more deployment options, and helps optimize your existing infrastructure, security, and compliance. Types of cloud service. Large PaaS, serviceless, and SaaS. Most cloud computing services fall into four broad categories: infrastructure as a service plus platforms as a service PaaS, serverless, and software as a service SaaS. These are sometimes called the cloud computing stacks because they build on top of one another. Knowing what they are and how they different makes it easier to accomplish your business goals and deploy globally in minutes. With the cloud, you can easily deploy your application in multiple physical locations around the world with just a few clicks. This means you can provide slower latency and a better experience for your customers simply and at a minimal cost. Elasticity. Before cloud computing, you had to over provisions infrastructure to ensure you had enough capacity to handle your business operation at the peak level of activity. Now you can provision the number of resources that you actually need, knowing you can instantly scale up or down with the needs of your business. This reduces costs and improves your ability to meet your users' demands. User demands. Cost savings. The cloud allows you to trade capital expense, data centers, physically, server, etc. for the variable expense and only pay for IT as you consume it. And plus, the variable expense is much lower than what you can do for yourself because of the larger economies of scale. And reliability. Cloud computing makes data backup, disaster recovery, and business continuity easier and less expensive because data can be mirrored at multiple redundant sites of the cloud provider's network. And security. Many cloud providers offer a broad set of policies, technologies, and controls that strengthen your security posture overall, helping protect your data apps, and infrastructure from potential threats. At yan lang po. Maraming salamat po.